came so deep into backcountry for is to find a big old heavy horn brute like this. Big old freaky royals. Big back scratchers. You just never know when it's gonna happen. Can you believe that? First day of the elk hunt, going about 7 miles in. Got 2 riding horses, a pack horse and a pack mule. Got a couple panniers back there. We're about 2.5 miles in and we have 5 or so to go. And hopefully we can find a big bull going into the burn. Elk always love the burn. No grizzly bears yet. That's Archie and my cameraman Tim up there. On these trails, he strides out and covers the country, which is exactly what we like. Find camp and should have some good hunting tomorrow. Just watching for grizzly bears. Seen some poop so far, a couple piles. Let's go, bear. Let's go, bear. I just put the binos up real quick and there's like 50 cows up in here and I don't know how many bulls. We're gonna camp right on this flat right here. Oh, it's gonna be an exciting evening. Camp's right here. Elk on the hill above us. A half mile up maybe. It's 7:21, we have probably 50 minutes. So we got the horses taken care of. Grazed a little bit and ready to go. See what kind of bulls are up there. There's a bunch of elk. Let's go. With those cows up there is smaller than this bull right here. Well, we got up to our spot tonight, and a nice 330, 340 bull is with a bunch of raghorns down here, so we really couldn't get up and look at these elk on the hillside tonight. I see a bunch of cows, and I see a couple bulls up there, but nothing big. They're just screaming their heads off, though. Big cow herd up there. Hopefully they disperse the next couple days, and we can find a big bull, but we're probably only seeing a third of what's in here, maybe. Probably a third. But wow, we might be camped too close even. There's like 10 raghorns right here, like 300, 400 yards from camp, and the big 330 bull with him. So tomorrow's day one. We'll see what we can do. It sure looks good. Wow. Well, the boys love their oats in the morning, that's for sure. They're all fired up. Get them some feed this morning and head on out. Kill a big bull. Hungry, hungry. We're gonna saddle a couple of boys up and kind of get a late start when you're hunting with horses. It's kind of fun to
hunt with horses in the regard that it just saves your legs, and good stock in the backcountry make all the difference. Thank you. Cold bit on the teeth. Can't feel great. Now when I tie off a cinch here for a pack mule, I do it a little different than a horse. Just like that. And then pull it through like this. And it just makes it easier to tighten up when you're on the trail and you have a load on this style rather than the normal style, how you would tie off a pack horse or a riding horse. So that's nice right there. Load up and take off. They were bugling in here last night. Kind of over the hill from camp, I felt like. Ooh, there's a bull right there. Let's see what he is. We'll get a solid lay of the land and where, what bull's where, and then we'll make a stock. He's got back scratcher main beams. Wow. Yeah, he's a growler. That is a stud. Wow, that's a great bull. Yeah, we could go up that trail. He's a 350. He's a 7 on the right. 7 point on the right, and his left is a big 6, but look how far back his left beam goes. Gee. That's a big bull too, dude. We are surrounded by bulls. Giant bulls everywhere. 2 bulls that are over 350. Bulls behind us bugling. We're gonna go back and check on this bull. We're just looking over everything right now. Taking inventory. It's constant bugling. This is what we live for. It's incredible up here. September 9th.
that same 6x7 with that big back scratcher beam on his left. Headed up to more elk. Trying to get the wind. It's pretty brisk today. But we're just gonna work this tree line out. See how close we can get. It's amazing, these horses. Well, it's amazing during the elk rut how just curious they are. This bull's 35 yards. Looking at the horses, I'm cow calling at them. When it's on, it's on. You just gotta love it. You gotta soak it in and enjoy it. Because you only get this once a year for like a week. Not a shooter, so we're gonna let him go. Bull right up here. Heard him bugle from the horse. That's a big one from this morning. Just looking up there. Hurt shot, hurt shot. Going down. We did it, baby. We did it. That's the bull. That's the bull from this morning. Big old freaky royals. Big back scratchers. That is the bull we saw across the hillside this morning. just like a little spike bugle, very small bugle. And then I cow called at him, and he chuckled at me a little bit and kind of put some throat into it. And he's coming in the timber. He was 40 yards. I was gonna shoot. I was waiting for him to turn, but he knew something was up. But he never smelled us. That's what I didn't know. But I don't know what he bolted on. I don't. Other than he smelled us, but he saw the horses, and so his brain said, "Don't spook." That's the only thing I can think of. Tie the horses together. Let's go take a look at him. That's my biggest bull to date. He's a big old freak nasty. He looked frickin' giant in the timber. Yes. Look at that bull. Well, here he is, guys. Backcountry. Big old slob. Big old frame. Not particularly wide, but probably somewhere around 350. That's what I came for. We have a lot of work to do to get him out of here. There's grizzly bears around. Was the bull from this morning. Giant come pressing over the ridge line. Super long beams. Big old mature bull. Check this out. His eyes poked out. Blind. It's gotta be 10 inches. It's gotta be 10 inches. Weather's coming in. Bad lightning. Gotta get him out of here.